All right, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to today's Wellness on the Web guided meditation session. My name is Ryan Smith. I am the Wellness Program Administrator with Employee Development and Wellness Services. Before we get started, I just wanted to cover a few ground rules. We will be recording today's session so that you can view it again at a later time or share it with a colleague who may not have been able to attend today. After today's session, you'll be receiving a short follow-up email with a link to that recording, as well as a survey that you can take to let us know what you thought of the session. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce our host for today's session, Janet Weiss, who will be leading us through the meditation exercise.
Greetings of the day, everyone. So glad you made it to meditation. Find a comfortable seat, whether sitting or lying supine. Let your eyelids rest sweetly and lightly over your eyes. And begin your transition, begin your inward journey. Heavy shoulders, like wearing a heavy wool coat, dropping your shoulders. Settle down through your elbows and hands, fingers and thumbs. Balance your physical body right to left. Line up your nose over your navel point. And we'll begin with the sound of drumming. Find your breathing. So you're bringing your breathing into conscious awareness, meaning you're in a body breathing and you know it. Your attention alights on your breathing. So a light rhythm, beginning to experience, beginning to witness all of your inhale and all of your exhale. And your inhale is the path to wholeness and self-nurturance. And your exhale is the path to freedom and spaciousness. As you get connected to your breathing, relax your busy mind. Noticing your thoughts. They're going to be thoughts. Fluctuations of the mind. Invite your thoughts to float like high clouds in the Earth's atmosphere, or invite your thoughts to dissolve like smoke or your thoughts can float like bubbles, and in their own time, they evaporate. So simply allowing your thoughts to pass on through. So you're not getting caught in a thought. So your thinking mind untangling as you bring more and more focus to your breathing. Full duration inhale, full duration exhale. And resting more and more inward as you breathe, so that your nervous system is settling downward. And if you wander off, if you do get caught in a thought, and that will happen, bring yourself back again and again. Bring yourself back to your breathing. Bring yourself back to your meditation experience. Deepen a pathway back again and again. Receptive to your breathing, and more receptive to sensations. The sensations of being in a body, breathing. And this is an invitation to be yourself, your authentic self. And your only aim is to take your time. Your breathing is flowing naturally. Your energy is flowing gracefully and lyrically. And if anything seems to be interrupting that, breathe as if you're breathing through a net. And this net is threading throughout your entire body, and it is weaving throughout your entire being, every realm of your being. Allowing your breathing to flow everywhere. Releasing, relinquishing the judging mind. Releasing, relinquishing the cluttered heart. So with each breath you take, you're settling to the great ease, relaxation infused with awareness. Levels and levels of letting go, levels and levels of unlayering. Bringing yourself more and more to the center of here and now. Softening any hard edges, edges of gripping, edges of pain, edges of suffering, softening, opening blocked energy, melt frozen energy, so a higher dimensional energy can flow through you now. Breathing through your chest, the front of your chest, and the back where your shoulder blades reside, and that interior space between your chest and your shoulder blades. Breathing through the circumference of your throat. Melt any frozen energy on your shoulders, melting down through your shoulders, arms, elbows, wrists, hands, back of your hands, palms of your hands, all of your fingers, both of your thumbs. Breathing through your skull, all the channels and canals there, your nostrils, breathing, moving through your nostrils. And as you breathe, bring healing gifts, unseen healing gifts on the air, bringing those unseen healing gifts to you, through you, and for you. Breathing to your rib cage or thoracic cavity. Observe yourself sitting there at the center of your thoracic cavity and observing the front of your ribs, right and left sides of your ribs, and the back of your ribs. And how the back of your ribs attach to your spine. And breathing through your spine, this deep central channel. On your inhale, ascending through your spine all the way to the top of your head, the crown of your head. And then on your exhale, descending through your crown, through your spine, all the way down to your tailbone and your sits bones, your butt bones. And this is your anchor, your rudder, your roots, rooting down, like the roots of a great oak tree, not only deep, but also broad and wide. And try that one more time. Inhale, ascending to the crown of your head. Exhale, descending down to your tailbone and sits bones, rooting down like the roots of a great oak tree. And as you breathe, notice if your breathing is able to penetrate all the way down to your abdominal organs, all the way down to your belly. Not only the front part, but the back part too, your low back, and that interior area between your belly and your low back, your center of gravity. And letting your breathing carry onward down through your hips and legs, knees and ankles, your feet, the top of your feet and the soles of your feet, and all of your toes. So your breathing is streaming and weaving through you. And your breathing is helping to smooth out any knots. Physical knots held in the body, and also knots in the mind, fluctuations of the mind. So any waves, turbulence, settling as you go deeper to the depths of your being. Deeper than any story, deeper than any narrative. And as you breathe, say yes to your breathing. Love and celebrate the gift of your breathing. And as you breathe, say yes to this moment. Say yes to your meditation experience. And as your breathing flows, say yes to each moment, each new moment. Bathe this moment, bathe your breathing in yes. Saying yes to the vital life force irresistible, vital life force that flows through you now. Saying yes to your core essence, the essence of your being. And saying yes to whatever appears in wise relationship to whatever appears. These are your guides. Breathe and bring to you the healing gifts of the unseen world. Witnessing your breathing and your heart to unseen guiding forces in your life. Allowing the unseen world to reveal more and more of itself to you. An affirmative yes to all that is. And as you go moment by moment, and as you go breath by breath, sink to the depths of your being. Drink your life in, letting it reveal itself to you. And as you deepen into your own unseen essence. Hold this space with great respect. Rest and breathe. Breathe and relax. 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 And we'll close with the sound of drumming. Let your experience complete itself. You'll know when that is. And when you feel complete, allow your eyes to float open and listen to the call of your body. You may want to stretch, rotate your neck, shoulders, wrists, ankles. You may want to stretch your chest. You may want to stretch your back. However your body calls to you. Namaste.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for attending today's guided meditation session. And thank you, as always, to Janet Weiss for leading us through that exercise. Keep an eye out in your email. We'll be sending a follow-up with a copy of today's recording, as well as a link to a short survey where you can give us feedback on what you thought of today's event. With that being said, I hope you all have a great rest of your day and a very enjoyable weekend. Thank you.